Move along. We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
What? Here? Listen, I only need...
This area is restricted on the authority of the Abbey. No one is allowed inside.
I got stung by a bloodfly once. Arm swelled up something awful.
There's something perverse in this place. Dig deep, brother. Remember that the profane seeks to hide itself.
This is ridiculous. He had the woman dragged away. He was sure she was trying to bewitch him with her alluring lips.
Drowned in dark water.
I've seen cities go bad before. Smelled the rot. So have you. 15 years ago in Dunwall. Did you miss it? That year that made you who you are? Don't deny it. Rats in the cradle, black smoke rising from burning bodies, an entire city crying out. Now it's happening again. Welcome back. Welcome home. People like you and the Crown Killer are a part of places like this.
I'm getting tired of the sound of my own voice. It's like I'm talking to a stone wall for all they listen.
don't know. Karnaca is in great peril, brothers and sisters. Now, this is not news to those of you living through these times of crisis, but the source of your suffering might not be plain to you. Karnaca has turned away from the Abbey of the Everyman.
But the word heretic is always on his
He
tongue.
would gamble with all that he
That's why he gets his Prosecco and ale for free.
Anarchy will befall this city. A chaos not
Titans with honey wine and scones, while the people in his congregation are hungry.
Sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be better to craft
Let
music
not the
boxes in
wanderer
each
into your
enclave
home, friend.
here in the city.
Avoid the stranger.
Instead, they're
For
made
their
in a few
time to
locations.
sink roots into the
Us
bedrock of the
and ship
community
out.
has passed.
Seems dangerous.
Those
Far
who
worse to have
wander
the
are
knowledge of
untethered by
construction materials
family
scattered
and
across
neighbors
the
for
islands.
reasons
The metals
tested and
used to
true.
make the devices are
It is off
unusually
because they
rare.
have turned their
Techniques
backs on
applied
tradition
by anyone
and
but
of
the
the
most
seven
faithful,
strictures
resolute
themselves.
overseers, born
one
on heresy.
I
suppose you're
friend
correct.
To the outside.
It grieves me to imagine what cultists might accomplish if they took the music box.
She put cat bones under his pillow and told the overseers he was making charms out of women's fingers.
What's he going on about?
Beats me. Half the shit they say makes no sense.
Is that the 9 strictures? Dumbass. It's only 7. 9, 7. What's the difference? It's all dog shit about the rule.
The overseer women. Why only men?
The women are in a special clan or something apart. They're all blind. But I don't think they're allowed to get together. The men and the women. The Abbey doesn't like it.
Maybe when they're together, they have trouble keeping their pants on.
It keeps them all focused on the strictures, I guess.
Anarchy will befall this city. A chaos not seen since the time of the Great Burning. Karnaca has but one chance to save itself, and that is to return to the fold. To take solace once again in the litany on the White Cliff. A young girl came to me on the 14th day of the month of harvest.
Maybe one of these days I'll burn the Abbey to the ground. Vice Overseer Liam Byrne.
Heretic's body is important, even though I don't fully understand the situation. We'll wait for the Vice Overseer.
When should Byrne arrive?
He's engaged currently. He'll send someone else, maybe Overseer Kindala. Until then, we stay where we are.
Will the heretic's corpse attract blood flies, brother?
No, I've dusted it already. We should be fine. Anyone who shows up here has ill will at heart. There are no coincidences in Karnak.
That's it. The body Mindy sent me after.
And that the Duke of Serkonos is in her thrall. Alehouses across the Empire. Do not doubt. We will verify this claim, and we will act. Smoke will burn. Fire will lick the stone Dunwall.
Huh?
The end of it all.
There were...
The Abbey.
Where did...
Am I going crazy? There is a tale, a decade and a half old. A tale most often shared.
Last time? No.
Hey, you got it. Put it down in the hole. Good job. Take this.
You said you had a trick for getting closer to Addermire.
I just sent one of my boys to turn off the power to the carriage rails. When the juice is off, you can walk along the rails and get where you need to go. On the other side, there's a station that will take you to Addermire.
All right, then. This is goodbye.
This is Paolo's second in command, Mindy Blanchard. Early in life, she was someone else.
So now you've been paid, hit the road.
She's in it too soon, oh that's what they said. For too long, the streets were red. It's not easy.
Watch yourself, we're on the Grand
Should talk
Guard.
to the magistrate. No need to cover your face. I'm bad with names and faces anyway.
Could I interest you in a game of cards later?
How many lives to balance against Jessamine's or Emily's? 1,000?
Wouldn't miss that. Your face is covered. You worried someone might recognize? I thought that.
Familiar. That of the foul. The flesh of the rat. Risk dripping.
This one waits for the few feast, when he can do whatever he wants to whomever he wants.
Swallowed itself by the void. Boy. Set a table for your family that...
Thought I saw some...
More Grand Guard soldiers. Lapdogs for the Duke.
I'm sure it's nothing. Someone just heard a dog bark or something. Because now we're all on edge.
Her was taken from her home the next night, locked in a cage of iron, and toppled into the canal. Her corruption was eradicated for the safety of all those who lived around her, all of you. We harden ourselves to the cries of the apostate. Heretic.
So if I have 2, and I give him 1, I still got me 1. Huh?
Oh, hi.
You asked for it. Some small trinkets of gold, and a few coins left by those within the Outsiders' wicked cabal. Those cursed figures who hunch and shamble just outside the lights of our city, whose faces we do not recognize, and whose voices are strange to us. The girl shrieking from her home the next night, locked in a cage of iron and toppled into the canal. Her corruption was eradicated for the safety of all those who lived around her, all of you. We are... ourselves to the cries of the apostate, to the heretic, and in doing so, we save countless others from the horrible discord that awaits them beyond death. There is a tale, a decade and a half old, a tale most often shared from overseer to overseer, apart from the flocks entrusted to our care, apart from those we give our lives to both chastise and protect. Sometimes, this tale is told within our mightiest enclave. As we must, to keep our charges from everlasting pain and suffering, to prevent even one among us from wandering through that endless night for time without end. The reward of a life well lived, in keeping with the 7 strictures.
Ecclesia Pastor that they wouldn't let us take the carriage.
Now the power's down. Addermire Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
This seems like a shit asylum. Addermire Station? No one ever goes out there anymore. Or rarely.
This must be the alchemist's apartment. Alexandria Hypatia. By the time I leave Karnaca, the bloodflies will have a lot more places to lay their eggs.
After the horrible failures of my first serum, I'm more determined than ever to help the miners. It's not my say how hard the Duke and his cronies drive the workers, but until he sees reason, I'll do what I can to make their lives better, and to provide
What's going on at Addermire? What's the Duke's interest, and how is it connected to Delilah?
least privileged people in Karnaca, studying the original plague elixirs. I'm close to something.
In the end, what does it matter? Taking your coin, taking your life.
Somewhere near, they hold hands. They drink poison together. This old couple. A baker tricked them out of their home.
That.
Saloon Apollos? Shooting dice or chasing the ladybirds?
Crone's hand? Are you kidding? It's all howlers in there. So don't wear your uniform. They keep good whiskeys there. They even stock old Dunwall. Ah, man. Let me know next time you go.
Just got word that something's happening. But it could be anything. Maybe it's a good thing, like beef stew for dinner. More likely it's some kind of commotion.
It's not working.
Melinda's gonna be a draw. Big fish in a small pond. He makes good money playing traditional Serkonos music.
For a second.
It's exotic to the people there. I guess pretty much anything with meat and potatoes would be. Probably nothing, but... Alright, let me take a look around.
That masked killer? Heard some victims were found half devoured.
This city is a place of riches. But not all get a seat at the banquet table. And I've not already told you about this one.
Be careful.
Call if you need help.
Tasted awful. That wasn't no full-jawed hagfish. River crust is more like...
Someone! There, what the? Where is he, damn it?
Addermire. My best chance for tracking down the Crown Killer. The place used to be a solarium for the idle rich where they flocked for rejuvenation treatments. It was founded just after the plague hollowed out Dunwall a decade and a half ago. Alexandria Hypatia is chief alchemist, and whether Anton Sokolov is still there or not, she's going to give me the answers I need.
Lieutenant Mikos, report to the duty officer as soon as you finish.